Alright, Strata Saturdays, episode 2. We're out here in Venezia, specifically in the Murano district, where there's a lot of glasswork and glass art, ranging from small trinkets to art pieces, huge art pieces. I'm going to put my glasses on because I would want to make eye contact with my audience, but it's very sunny out here, and I do get this bad wrinkle, so trying to minimize that wrinkle. That's a crickety, that's like very noisy dolly. Apologize for that. But the name of this episode is Schisms, Streets, and Stratifications. And I just wanted to talk about the different kinds of streets there are in the world. I know it's really corny thinking about, the kinds of streets, or canals I should say, that exist in Venice. And my first 2 episodes, interestingly enough, have been on places where they're very unconventional streets. But what I wanted to talk about in this episode was that socioeconomic status definitely plays a role in success, but it may not be as big of a role as you think. I think that the market is the market, however, and at the end of the day, there will always be a preference for the better product, no matter who it's coming from. I think that America is a land of opportunity. That's what I've seen, that's what I've experienced, and that's what I'm told. And I think that a lot of people waste that opportunity, and then they're mad when other people that take their jobs just because they have more merit, and they cite that one fact, but that's all that matters in my opinion. For example, if you make a good product, the market's going to buy it. They don't care where you're from or what color your skin is. I think there's an advantage, actually, to being in a position of power, and that's because of the precedent that you may have, given reputation and fandom and celebrity status. But if you think about what kind of business they do, for example, in the finance world, most of those people they don't make a positive impact on society, in my opinion. They help people that already have money keep their money. And for example, others like Kylie and Kim Kardashian, they make products like their lip kits that is a glorified form of lipstick that doesn't really change anything, doesn't really add any new value, let alone arguably any value at all. You may have to work harder if you're not in their position, but that variable is entirely in your control. Whereas they don't have to work. Whereas you have to. I think you should value your perspective. I think that, especially being someone that's, starting from the bottom and making their way up, I think that a lot of other people are also in that position. So if you value your perspective, if you treat your perspective as something that's worthy of being shared, then people will hear you out. Just look through your lens. Be genuine about what you see and what you're experiencing, and mean what you're saying, and people will listen. Show good taste, while at the same time being humble. And think of no job as below you, and you will make your way up. Just keep tasting and experiencing more and more, and use those experiences while you're learning every day to get better and better and go level to level up. So if you have a bad product, I'm sorry, but no matter how much you put into selling it, no matter how much you put into the marketing, no matter how much you spend on getting celebrity influencers to share your stuff, people will see that it brings little value to them, and they won't waste their time and money. But when it comes to making a good product, I think that if you have something that sells people time, or even the illusion of time, you have hit a jackpot, and people will jump on that. Everyone values their time for themselves, no matter their worth, and they will pay a premium for that. I also think, in addition, that people are really into things that facilitate, for lack of a better word, their laziness, or actually I do have a better word, whatever makes them more efficient. People want to have a full life as possible, as full of a life as possible, and anything that adds content to their life, or better yet, that lets them add more content, is valuable. Because think about it, if you had 3 wishes, wouldn't one of your wishes be to have more wishes? With that thought, I'll leave you on this beautiful Saturday. Ciao from Venezia.